Cotton candy was invented by dentist William Morrison with the help of confectioner John C. Warden. In 1897, the pair designed and patented an electric candy machine, a metal bowl containing a central spinning head filled with sugar crystals and perforated with minuscule holes. Their creation worked much like modern cotton candy machines today. A heater melts the sugar at the top of the head, reducing it to syrup. At the same time, centrifugal force generated by the spinning head whips around at a dizzying 3,400 revolutions per minute, forces the liquid sugar through the tiny holes. As the syrup sprays through the holes, it instantly solidifies into long skinny strands, just 50 microns, 2/1000ths of an inch in diameter. The syrup cools so rapidly that the sugar never gets a chance to recrystallize, instead forming a disorganized, amorphous solid. What you're eating when you chow down on a giant poof of cotton candy is the sugar version of glass. Morrison and Warden's electric candy machine first came to the attention of the public at the Louisiana Purchase Exposition of 1904, popularly known as the St. Louis World's Fair, a 7-month-long extravaganza, featuring among the exhibits a reenactment of the Boer War, the world's largest pipe organ, a 265-foot observation wheel, and an elephant water slide. An estimated 20 million people attended the fair, to whom Morrison and Warden sold 68,655 helpings of cotton candy. They packaged it in wooden boxes and marketed it as fairy floss. The term, cotton candy, was adopted in the 1920s under Joseph Lascaux, another candy-purveying dentist. Lascaux, who sold cotton candy to his patients, attempted but failed to improve on Morrison and Warden's original candy-making machine, which had a distressing tendency to rattle, shake, and fall apart. This problem was finally solved in 1949 by adding a spring-loaded base, an effective innovation. Its instigator, Gold Medal Products of Cincinnati, is still the world's main producer of cotton candy machines. In 1951, Gold Medal sealed the deal by inventing the machine that could roll a flat piece of paper into a perfectly tapered cotton candy cone. Cotton candy isn't a modern invention. Tim Richardson's Sweets, A History of Candy dates back to the 15th century, when creative Italian cooks fashioned fantastic sculptures from spun sugar, first melting the sugar, then drawing it out with a fork and draping the thin strands over a wooden broom handle. In the 16th century, Henri III of France, on a state visit to Venice, was treated to an all-sugar banquet, complete with spun sugar cutlery and tablecloth. In the early 19th century, French celebrity chef Marie-Antoine Carême, who made Napoleon's wedding cake, was famed for his spun sugar windmills, fountains, gondolas, temples, and palaces. Even the less exalted cook could try her hand at spun sugar. Elizabeth Raffald's The Experienced English Housekeeper, 1769, includes recipes for gold and silver webs for covering sweetmeats, made by drawing sugar syrup up with a knife tip and whipping it, as quickly as possible backward and forwards, across a mold made from an inverted buttered bowl. Still, spun sugar was tricky and labor-intensive, and it remained until the advent of the cotton candy machine, a snack or dessert of the leisured rich. Today it's not only within reach of everybody's pocket, but you could do worse when it comes to carnival fare. After all, even a serving of cotton candy the size of your head contains less sugar than a can of Coke, and unlike corn dogs, it contains no cholesterol, sodium, or fat. And nowadays, it comes in such flavors as mango chili, salted caramel, strawberry lemonade, and lychee green tea.